Hi, this is Angie at White Moon Cottage. I'm going to do a reading. We have a full moon coming up this Saturday, September 10th in the U.S. around 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So I just thought I'd go ahead and maybe do a little reading on that. I have the Light Seers Tarot deck. I have Moonology, and this is by Yasmin Boland. And then I have a brand new Oracle deck. And this one is called Oracle of the Roses. And just look how beautiful that is. Beautiful gilding on the side. I'm really excited to use these. This is by Cheralyn Darcey. And let's see, the Light Seers Tarot deck, that is, I don't see a name on this one. I should know it, but I don't. This is like my favorite tarot deck, the Light Seers. I'll find out for sure, and I'll put a link down in the description for all three. So we're going to start off with the Moonology Oracle deck. And give this a little bit. And what I'd like to do is just kind of find out what the energy is around this full moon on September 10th. I'm by all means not an expert in astrology, so I did not take a peek to even see what astrological sign it's in. I want to say that it is in Libra, that it's a Libra full moon, but you know, astrology, correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I wish I was more knowledgeable about astrological insights. But anyways, we're going to cut this deck and pull the card off the top. All right, so we pulled the card New Moon in Capricorn. Let me just raise this up. New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So, you know, if you are one of the masses, one of the people in the masses, just working your hiney off lately, just know that your hard work is paying off. So whatever goals you're attaining to reach, the hard work is going to pay off in that regard. So I'm going to pull next Oracle of the Roses. And we'll look more into that new moon in Capricorn. I have the books for these Oracle decks, so I'm always curious, you know, what the author's interpretation is too. Ooh, that one almost came flying out. So we pulled the card, the Modern Garden Rose, number 44, the Seeker, which is also known as Mrs. Robert Perry Rose. So the Seeker, interesting. All right, let's just see where this leads to. I'm going to roll with it. So I also want to pull some tarot. From the Light Seers Tarot deck. Seer. Light Seer. Oops. One more. Alright. that. Alrighty. So we're going to take a card off the top here. And we've pulled Four of Swords in reverse. I'm going to pull 3 for each. We've got Four of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of fours. Look at 44, 4, 4. And the Tower. Ooh. Some of y'all might be getting ready for some changes, some major life changes. It's not always a bad thing, though. All right, and I'm sorry, let me just move these over. And that way I can get some more in here. All right, and then I'm going to pull 3 for that, too. So we've got the Lovers in reverse. We've got the Emperor. Wow. And we've got the Hierophant. Wow. A couple of major, 3 major arcana cards going on here, or 4. I think these are major. Yeah. Wow. This is really interesting. So let's start off by looking up the Seeker, because I feel like that's going to head it off. This is, again, a full moon reading, so I got my little handy dandy book. Let's see, the Seeker, number 44. All right, so looks like it's one of the last in the book. 104, 104, 104. Keep going, keep going. Okay. All right, so the Seeker. Oracle meaning. When we seek, we are often looking to improve an aspect of our lives, and what we learn along the way can be dropped as we make our way to the finish line. Examine closely your own small successes and enlightened moments. Now is a good time to start a new project, direction, relationship, or cause. The Seeker is constantly picking up clues and pieces. And and picking up clues and pieces of knowledge to see how they fit into the world, and they view life as a great adventure. They sometimes don't even have a goal, but are seekers of the thrill of whatever discovery is made along the way. Now that sounds like fun. That's a great card. That sounds like a big yes card if you're looking for answers in something. So then she also lists botanical notes. So just a little background on this beautiful flower, the Mrs. Robert Peary rose. It's considered a modern garden rose. So this rose was bred in the UK in 1897 by Alexander Dixon II, who is celebrated along with his brother George Dixon II for his system of inbreeding roses. Mrs. Robert Peary, born Josephine de Biche, was the wife of American explorer Robert Edwin Peary. She accompanied him on many of his expeditions, including 4 that proved Greenland was an island and not a continent. It grows from 8 to 10 feet in height, requires full sun, free draining soil of most types, and moderate watering. Flowers in spring, summer, and autumn. Oh, that's really interesting. So in the plant energies, she lists meanings and uses. So you could use this plant energy as improvement, identity, freedom, motivation, discovery. And the deities that this flower is associated with is Adriana, Khonsu, and Neptune. It is also considered the astrological sign of Taurus. All right, so if that card might resonate with you, so let's see what the uh, tarot has to add to that. So the Four of Swords in reverse, it looks like she's just, she's humbly in a nest. It looks like a nest of thorns almost. But she looks so relaxed and peaceful. Um, there is a red thread going through there. It's kind of like her heart line. It's like, it's kind of like finding your way back to something. But then in reverse, I feel like that you're kind of happy in your situation of where you are, and you might feel like you've isolated yourself, and and you're completely content with that. The isolation, it's comforting. Excuse me, that's my dog. um, and it's just like I feel like you are being asked to kind of come out of your isolation. Maybe step out a little bit more. Um, you know, because it looks like that's happening. It's happened in the past, and it's happening now. And I feel like it's kind of a suggestion or a recommendation. Maybe this full moon, you could try different things. Maybe go to a farmer's market. It was interesting on a personal note. I kind of want to go do that. My daughter-in-law and I were talking about doing that because I'm usually I'm a hermit. I stay at home a lot. I enjoy being at home. But just to get out once in a while, and try to find your soul family, not even try to find, but I think that, if you are feeling loneliness, the answer, could be that, maybe just to push yourself a little bit, get out, maybe go to crystal shops, go to a botanical garden, go somewhere where you feel is like a high vibrational, good energy situation. You know, and it's perfectly fine to be a hermit. But if you start feeling lonely, it's because you do crave that human interaction. We're supposed to interact with each other, so there, that's great. I mean, upon the Tower card here, though, it looks like what this is going to come evolve around is maybe, if you've been feeling stuck, perhaps this is your Tower moment. Maybe this is the time to make those big changes, maybe get a new job, maybe travel a little bit. You might find that you end up moving to a whole other location because you had pushed yourself out of that comfort bubble and found something better. So I think that's kind of the theme here, is that you're going to find something better. Um, it's scary to push through that solidarity. Um, um, you know, Maybe you feel more comfortable going with a friend, or a family member, so that way, all the energy of everyone else isn't thrown on you and it's not such a shock. And just take it slow. I mean, you don't have to rush into this. This is a great time of year. We're coming into autumn, so you know lots of festivities in regards to the change of season. We're going into Samhain, and Samhain is just such a beautiful time of year, dark half of the year. Um, and I feel like you're going to be visiting and doing things that are not of your normal trajectory, and upon doing that, you are going to find that where you were so comfortably is probably going to be uprooted because you have found something even better. So, and then this Moonology card, your hard work is paying off. It feels like a continuation. It's like, and and I was compelled to put this over on this side, even though I pulled this card first. Technically, I guess you could read it the other way around, possibly. But I went this way. I was just compelled to put this card here. And I'm going to read what New Moon in Capricorn, what the author indicates. Let's see. This one's a slightly larger book. So, New Moon cards, New Moon in Capricorn. Let's see, page 60. And I just also want to add, there was a lot of fours here. So I feel like it could be an indicator of time. It could be 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. It's not super fast. Well, it could be super fast because we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. So, in a way, I feel like it's if that's an indicator of time, maybe, and also if this is a flower, the astrological sign of Taurus, I think April is month number 4. So, we have some April Tauruses, I believe. This might really resonate with you. So that's another thing that it's kind of eye-catching. So the new moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. So according to the author, they write, first and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years. That will inform your best course of action now. So think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. So, attune to the moon, make a proper plan and execute it well. All right, so, full moons are usually about releasing. So, you could make your plan of exit. Maybe you were just offered a new job and you're kind of on the fence of whether or not you're going to take it. I think this is pretty much, an indication that you should just go ahead and take it, if that's what you so desire. I think it's really interesting. It really, this is kind of all flowing together. Well, let's see what else the additional meanings for this card are. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. Oh, okay. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. That is so true. It's like, that's probably why you're feeling this way. You're kind of isolating yourself, the seeker. You're looking for a new job. You don't want the outside influence. This is the big change. This is the advice, I feel like. And then it further says the teaching. And then it says Capricorn is a sign of ambition, building, and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of each year and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. And boy, I know some Capricorns, and they are absolutely dead set, grounded, know who they are, have a plan. They are one of my most favorite astrological signs. I might be a little biased, but I know somebody who's a Capricorn, and he is. I even told him once that when I grow up, I want to be like him. So he knows who he is. But they are just so focused is the word that when I think is like focused, and then they do the thing, you know. So it's like next thing you know, they make moves, and then next thing you know, they're like, okay, I'm going to be doing this, this, and this, and then they do it, and then it's done. So. All right, and then so in regards to the new moon in Capricorn card, your hard work is paying off. The Lovers in reverse, this means that you might have to, it's going to be tough. You're going to separate from some people in the process. I don't think it's going to be anything tragic, though. I don't think it's a tragedy. I feel like it's like the other person or other people are going to be like, well, yeah, go for it. Go for your dreams. Do it, and be very encouraging. And then the Emperor, I mean, look at that. The Emperor is a beautiful, powerful place to be. And I see some goat head, or big, yeah, like a sheep, or like Capricorn, possibly Capricorn, possibly Taurus. I'm not real, I don't know. The feeling I get with the Emperor, I just feel like, look, he's holding, he is in control, and it is so interesting. He's sitting on, it looks like the moon. So I don't know if, or maybe a big piece of carnelian. I don't know. My feeling I get is that he is divinely guided. This person is divinely guided, and he holds that important piece in the game. He's got that very, very stern, all-knowing energy is what I get from the Emperor card. And again, number 4. So oh, and with the Hierophant, I feel like he's just, look at that, like, I feel like your decision probably couldn't get any better. It's like road opening. It's like, you're on a great path, and again, with the divine, I feel like there's a divine guidance in doing so, Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful reading. So it's like, if you're thinking about making that change for a different job, different career, maybe opening your own business, I take this as a big yes, So if you enjoyed this reading, if you resonated with it, let me know down in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get this going so that way perhaps, I can help people along the way. It's helped me tremendously. It's all with good intention and love and light. So, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and close and say that I hope you all have a great, great week. And keep your eye open for other videos that might be coming out soon. So, with that, bless be. Have a great day.